But guys, I'm sorry if I'm making anyone worry about me like emotionally today. I wrote that post last month about the condition I feel like I have. I don't really know what to call it. I can call it a disorder, but then I worry people and then I have to give more details. And I'm worried about giving the details while on stream, but I also just like want to be honest whenever it's happening because I thought it was happening last week or like the week before. It was happening like in the middle of the week, that post that I made on Twitter about being scared if I'm even like doing the thing that I like what I was doing was even worth it was like the beginning of it, and I thought I overcame it for the month, but I apparently did not. So, I'm sorry if I'm making anyone worry. I want you all to know I'm fine. A lot of it is just being so stuck in my head that, like, I really do try to cling to any kind of good vibes I can on the outside because it's so hard on the inside to feel okay right now. But I'm trying, and I do appreciate everyone's love and support. And I do really mean that. I'm scared if like it ever doesn't sound like that, especially when I get like this and like my emotions kind of feel like they're hollow and I have to like and enunciate them in a way to make them convey what I want them to convey. So I hope that makes sense. I just wanted to say sorry and thank you. I got a little emotional doing that just now, fuck. I was really hoping that it passed by this month and I was okay until it hit too hard over the weekend. But I still was productive. I got some of the model done, or at least I edited the model parts that I wanted to. Little victories. I don't know what bamboo fiber sheets are. I'm assuming paper? Sheets? Guess body won't want me to sleep. I'll fuck him up. Fuck up the AI. Beat it up. But if I can say one more thing before I continue, thank you all for believing in me. Really. I'm still kind of scared if I don't make this, if I don't give this my all, if people will feel like I'm laying them down or anything like that. But I'll keep on trying because I want to keep on trying. And I also really want to be happy with what I'm doing. And by extension, that'll make everyone else happy. So I'm gonna keep on trying. So have a hug. I like the Lena hug. Belong on I. Why do you want to eat bamboo? I thought you were a wolf, not a panda. I have in the streets. They belong in the streets. Alex, I have this thing now because while you were eating, I had to update the mod because in this room, this mirror that was broken was like super. It was super tanking my frame rate. We could barely even function. I had to stop the game to get mod to work. And I have this thingy on the side where you can constantly see the process or whatever. Snow White figurine. Oh, what if I had given it the bad apple? What's the bad apple for? Does the bad apple even matter? Does it have anything to do with anything? The bad apple's gone. Where the hell did that go? I had a bad apple and a good apple in my pocket. Now they're both gone. Wait. Throws Mishka and Mandarin at you. Huggy babies. Ah. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Oh, the fuck is that? Ah! Ah! Ah, the little freakies! No! Yeah! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Ah! I got them pinned in a corner. They can't escape me now. No, come back here. No, I said they can't escape me. Ow. What the hell is going on? What'd you... Hold on. I'm living. But no, shout out to throwing like Mandarin and Mishka at me, because I would absolutely love to have my allergies act up from Mishka giving me a big hug, and learning how to pet a lizard and hold a lizard and not be scared of it. Where the fuck is... Oh, I'm dying. Ah! It's so red. I don't know what RHIT means, but everything else is green. So that's pretty cool. Finally, I live, by the way. Corey, thank you for the hydrate, pasture chicken stretchy, and thank you for the baby bitch mood star. Don't worry, I didn't die. I lived. I just also, like, squeaked in everyone's ear. I hope you like that one. That was a freebie. Taking Mandarin to meet some smexy reptiles for him. Something woke up. They're resilient little bastards. I can smash them and crack their, like, hip bones as much as I want, and they'll still wake up. Hello. HRT? No, not that. My computer doesn't need a sex. My computer doesn't need a sex change. RHIT. It's the little red number. Can you see it? You can see it, right? It says it's showing on the overlay. It's the red number on the left top right. Okay, we've covered everything that I can access. Besides balconies, but I don't think I can cover balconies. And then there's a bookshelf I haven't gotten the books for yet. There is a... it opens that room, but then it looks like I go into 205 from there. I have done the puzzle in 202 and 201. I can try one more time just to make sure that the balconies are inaccessible. Just to make super duper sure. Covered in blankets. Or curtains, bitch. Curtains. You not know what a home, like home accessories are? Blocked. And blocked. Anyway. That. Listen, I'm not taking him to a slut lizard, but I'm taking him to a party, and who knows, he might meet someone he likes. No, you're trying to convince like a protective mother. Hello. I didn't even realize. We had that going on for us. Okay, I guess we'll just go this way. I need a book. I need one more book, actually. You're trying to convince a protective mother that you're going to let her little boy out like clubbing. How do you think that's going to work? You're talking to a Hispanic mother, you fool. In what world do you think you're going to convince any mother like that? Oh, why is the frame rate dipping here? This sucks donkey nuts. Employee elevator. I should probably put that away, but I have a 312 key. I haven't been able to go to the 3rd floor yet. This is not blocked. I can go up there. There's a conference room. And, well, I got my 312 key to go get the thing, but surely, if I go up here, nothing's going to be open. Ain't cool. Can I go out clubbing? Absolutely not, young man. Alright, let me try to be understanding. You are a young boy after all. If I keep on holding you by a leash, you will never trust me. James. Huh? Mary? You can go clubbing, but you have to be back by 1, at least 2 at most. I do not want you out the entire night. And if you're going to be out the entire night, you need to let me know so that I don't like stay up for you waiting. Just wondering if my boy is okay. You being Portuguese does not convince me to leave my child in your hands, and I've almost slipped and said, go to fuck. You can't have my kids. God knows what you do with Persephone. What are you implying? What are you implying to Alex? Why? He's just gonna call her a danger noodle and put a little bow on her head. I know Alex well enough to know that he's not gonna do anything like besides silly things to those babies. This is sussy as fucky wucky. Hello? I out here? And there's, oh wait, there's more stairs. Bullets. Hello? Huh. Oh. Interesting to know. The music is so, like, intense, and it's freaking me out. Ah! You motherfucker, it was just ambiance. Why is there so many bird cages in here? Who the fuck booked the hotel? And... God, I would love to have been an employee at the Lakeview Hotel, like, the last few days before shit went up. And just, like, gossiped with my... Birdie? I was gonna say gossip with my fellow employees about the weirdo that had, like, 50 birds in his fucking possession. What the hell? Like, even if you were just bringing them to, like, book. Oh, where did I drop it? I dropped it to, I believe that's the restaurant. Okay, that's where we saw Laura. Alrighty. What's in here? Bed! Bed! Beat its ass! Beat its ass, James. Keep on smashing. I'm gonna rechat. I had to protect the Mandarin my whole life. So I'm taking him to the lizard spa and then we gaming. Oh, what kind of game are you gonna play with Mandarin? Are you gonna make him play Call of Duty, or are you gonna make him play what game? You gotta make sure it's age appropriate. Like, I'm sure Star and I were like similar. How maybe Star, did you have a household when you were a kid that like didn't care about like the age the age limits for your games? Like you got to play Mortal Kombat as a kid like I did. Or I feel like maybe your family was a little bit more, I want to say your family had a little bit more opinions on that than mine did. But you better play a age appropriate game, like play Mario Party with Mandarin. Teach Mandarin to be the first leopard gecko to play Mario Kart and win by doing absolutely nothing. You can try with Vishka and then maybe go to Razor. You're another baby boy in my life. Maybe when you're ready, do you think you want another big lizard? Ah. Or do you maybe want like that's a good question actually, Star. Can leopard geckos be with other leopard geckos, or are they are they territorial like hamsters? Like hamsters. Just in case anyone didn't know, hamsters are very territorial. They're very aggressive. They're little like uh they are not like pride animals. They are James, what the fuck? James, that sucks! James! Jameson. Slenderland. Also, what do you mean, Persephone? I want to take her out to a salon, get her nails done. Ah, you silly bitch! You didn't know Persephone was a snack. You silly fool! You got sabotaged. Pedicure for your scales. Mandarin's a bluey game type 100%. Fuck yeah, that's right. You play baby game with Baby Boy. Even I would get mad if you start playing GTA with Mandarin. I'll be like, that's a baby. You don't touch the baby. You don't do that to the baby. I heard a TikTok. Anyone else hear a TikTok? Why is it fucking loading here? God. This place is chunky on my fucking PC. Jesus. I haven't gone to the conference room yet because I was too scared. I don't think I've tried the store yet. I need a 3F key. I gotta say, this place has so much detail. Owie. Your mom just didn't care. I could play what I wanted as a kid with my dad. My mom, not so much. It had to be age appropriate. I have no idea what kind of parent I'll be because I grew up with Mortal Kombat and GTA and I feel like I turned out fine. But I can also be biased. But also, like, I don't know. I guess I don't have no idea. Because I guess, like, it'll have to be dependent on when that time for me comes. Alright, I gotta go back down to the first floor to get my book so I can do that puzzle. There, now we're back to the game actually running at, like... It was running at 60, everyone. Now it's running at 30 again. I think that's because of what I set it to, which is fine. As long as it doesn't feel like it has to break all the goddamn time. I'm going the wrong way. Hey Mandarin, when Maria isn't looking, we playing God of War, okay? I probably fuck. I feel like I would let my child play God of War just like he can be like cool dad moment. Can opener. I haven't found a can. I wanted the book. I'm so disappointed right now. The fuck am I supposed to use you on? Where do I even take the bolt colors? I don't remember seeing any chains that I could cut. I can take the ballerina lady to the music box right here, which honestly I'd be super down to just chill out in like the lobby of a hotel that had a music box. Oh, now what? Was there anything I could like bulk cut? I could try 107 again, I guess. I don't know if we can try the bookshelf. That's a padlock. I haven't even gone into the, I keep on forgetting to go into the conference room. There has to be something in the conference room. Now let me save just in case anything happens. Playing Manhunt, my future child at 7 years old Bluey game. Yeah, I guess it would be like depending on your vibes, like I guess like I feel like it would be like game to game kind of deal. Like if it was Manhunt, nah, my kid ain't playing Manhunt. If it's like GTA and I let my child play because they really just like the car segment, but like if they're specifically like finding like the people on the street and beating them up, I might be a little concerned. I don't know. When I was a kid and I was given the GTA controller, I was just so stupid I couldn't even drive, let alone figure out how to do anything else in the game. When I was playing Mortal Kombat with my brothers, I cared more about like beating them rather than what the fuck was going on the screen. I didn't give a shit about that. I just wanted to be cooler than my brothers because they kept on teasing me. So maybe that's why. Maybe like that's why none of it ever affected me, because I was more about like my brothers gave it to me and I don't understand what I'm doing. Or maybe like because I couldn't read. I have no idea. It's such a weird question. No, it's not. Just because I got to play whatever doesn't mean my kid is. I can at least try to regulate them somewhat, because Lord knows they're gonna play and watch shit at their friend's house. Oh yeah, true. I remember when I was a kid and I was staying over at my Nana's house. This is just to clarify. I called my babysitter, who basically adopted me, my Nana. I don't call my grandmother, my mother's mother, Nana. I call her grandma because I literally grew up with my babysitter being my Nana. I stayed with her for 1 year while my family was moving over to this part of the state. And I remember like trying to like sneakily watch Family Guy because I was watching it at my house, but they wouldn't let me watch it at that house. So I would sneakily watch Family Guy, and I just like was just in the zone so much I got caught by their stepson or like son-in-law once. And like he just watched it with me. Family Guy, especially back then, was 10 out of 10. You're always gonna do things you're not allowed to do at home with a friend's house or a relative's place, but at my house, at least calm the fuck down. Yeah. I guess, like, it's just like a thing of understanding that your child having your child understand, like, this is just a game, like, it's not real life and shit like that might be, like, the best way to start going. Because, like, obviously, if I give my child Silent Hill, they probably get fucked up. But I can think of so many of you, so many people who grew up on Silent Hill, grew up on it while they were like 6 years old or something. And it still means a lot to them because even though they didn't understand it back then, they grew up with it. Since it's taking you so long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by to 107. I'm leaving you the key. One of the guests has made quite a mess. Quite a mess indeed. Alright, I guess I'll go downstairs to 107. I'm giving my child PT. Bruh, you have PT? Or you gotta emulate it? Probably gotta emulate it. Much more child friendly to give them RE. I'm gonna give him RE 7. That's another thing. Also, like, media. I remember, like, watching all the B movies when I was a kid. I didn't get scared by them. In fact, I had dreams about, like, fighting zombies in my fucking dreams. I remember not being scared of Chucky at the start of my life until my brothers jump scared me. So I don't know. I guess I'll always go so long as my child understands what they're seeing is not real. I don't mind what my child sees so long as it's not like naughty sex, like naughty adult stuff. Like sex and smacks. I wasn't allowed to see that for so long. I remember watching like the first The Hangover? No, the second The Hangover. And my sister-in-law went to cover my little eyes. My sister-in-law went and covered my eyes while watching The Hangover 2. Because like I remember distinctly at the start of that movie, one of the actors like the actor's pee-pee is like shown like underneath like a bunch of fabric and stuff, and I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know shit, but like my sister-in-law immediately picked up on that, and she was like, "Cover eyes, baby." I think I'll also keep like that, but like the violent stuff, like my child's, I don't trust and like treat my child to like not be a violent person. I give them PT, they are a step closer to PTSD. Man, I can't wait for the sequel to PT of the canonical of a game that'll be canceled somewhere along the line. SD. And while you're at it, be sure to sweep up the leaves out in the garden. Then you can get back to the fireplace. Oh wait, I didn't. Better not let me catch you slacking off. This place is messy. Oh, but it leads out to the garden. Would you... Here's a question for all the homies out there. Unless, like, it might give you worry, actually. If you, like, you went to a hotel like this, which had a garden and stuff. And, like, the first floor had, like, didn't... All the floors, like, second floor and third floor had balconies, so you could look out to, like, out to the lake and the garden and stuff. But the first floor had doors leading directly to the garden. Would you rather a ground floor or a upper floor? Listen, talk to my lawyer first. How is P4 port to Wii? P4 port to Wii? What are you on about? Alex, what have you been doing without me noticing? You have 2 PS4s with PT? Oh, wait, Cloud, that's sick. If I give... You're working a Persona 4 PS2 port to work on the Wii? How in the world will that work? Like, isn't part of the reason why sometimes games don't get, like, certain ports is because it's hard to program for different games. So how are you going to do that with something that's emulated in the first place? In fact... I got scared. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. Hello! Howdy! Howdy do, fellow gamers. Hold on, I'm gaming. Give me a second. I have to keep myself alive. You know, double present here. Will Tom Twee, welcome to VTuber. Thank you so much for a raid. Hello. How was pardon, raid train? Answered raid message here. Aw, Lena, are you taking care of some other cuties while chatting with me? You're sweet. What were you doing? You were playing Shovel Knight. Cool. What kind of game? Like, Shovel Knight's definitely a platformer. Is it also a Metroidvania? I'm not really good at those games. I'm not really good at those games. I really hope Shovel Knight was fun. Did you beat it, or did you just get started with it? What's the deets? But honestly, thank you again so much for the raid. I will do my best to take care of your community and make them laugh and smile at my antics. Maybe even break their ears a little bit with my. That's not what's supposed to be happening. Uh-oh, I think the texture for the floor got textured to the walls. Whoopsie. I'll do my best to take care of your community and make them laugh and smile with me. If not, maybe pierce their ears a little bit. I did squeak earlier. But if you need a raid and run, I completely understand it. And I am grateful all the same for the love and support. Everyone on my end, please give love to William Tuber. I actually checked him out a little bit the last time I saw them around. And like genuinely, Twee is really cute. I love people that take the VTuber idea and they go absolutely like in their own direction with it. It's just so charming. You beat it. Aww. But it is a platformer. And you'll beat it. Hell yeah. What the hell is this? Fireplace key. Heck yeah. I'm glad you beat it. Was it a really long game or like a kind of like average game? What? Everyone... Jesus. Someone woke up. Everyone from the raid, if you don't know who I am Angel. I am CuteLittleAngel. I am Altira Angel. I am a variety streamer, mostly varietizing art, RPGs, and horror games. I love all those three things immensely, and they make me happy to share with people. And if you are interested in hanging out and vibing with that kind of content, I am glad to have you. I will do my best to make you laugh and smile. You just missed. I was having a conundrum and a little bit of a fit with this game because it's not really well optimized. It's getting slightly better, but it's still a work in progress in that regard. So I have been working hard to make this game function with me. Interesting lighting happens when I'm like far away from something and then like get closer to it. Thank you. Yeah, I like your VTuber. Project Home Invasion. I feel not real name for legal reasons. Starts in 2 days your time, aka working from home. Oh. I was like, what the fuck game are you talking about? That sounds like a really interesting like horror game, but I have no idea what you're on about until like you clarified. Are you excited to work from home, Alex? I have to go this way. I have to go up the stairs. You excited to work from home just to like, it's just a little bit easier to like get started for the day and then end the day? There's a lady. Cinderella. You fucking dropped her, James! Yeah?
God damn it.
Well, she didn't break, thankfully. Hi! Hello! Holy shit, he torpedoes! Wait, you're one of those freaks. Ah! Ah! What the hell? I died. Ah! You rather work physically in a place than home? Did you ask for it or fucking Butterfingers? I know. He fucking dropped it like it was made out like fucking slime ball, my dude. Like, come on. He's been at this for like hours now. Practically maybe even a whole ass day at this point cuz like the sun's out and shit. It became dark earlier. Like, it's been going for a while. Like, how was he not constantly on high alert? And he just goes, and then, like, he slip stings.